Good morning. Welcome to Coffee Talk. Today is April the 5th, 2020. We're all still under the stay-at-home guidelines, so there's no going to church this morning. I guess I'll be joining maybe millions of other people online here shortly to just to worship together and to get some encouragement for the day. This it's undeniable. This coronavirus has really disrupted our lives, and the response to it. Church services, that doing the casual shopping many people like to do, gathering for parties, school attendance, getting to work, planning for vacations. So many, many ways in which our lives have been just so totally impacted. But, it strikes me this morning that disrupted plans are nothing new, right? this, this happens all the time. I mean, sure, the scale of the disruption right now is a bit different, but our lives are filled with bumps and potholes along the road. It happens. So it just doesn't always go the way we expect it to, right? So we start thinking about that. There are just too many variables. There's too many options for change. There are too many people involved. Too many players. It's a big universe, and we're not in control of most of it. Vastly not in control. So, you know, what do you do about it? What do you do? I mean, wow. Consider the basics. You know, you're making dinner and you discover that the chicken you plan to use is now expired. Uh, you're heading out for that trip to mom's house and you discover that the gas tank is almost empty. Wow, you set a particular time to chat with a friend and then they have to beg off at the last minute. Or maybe you're on your way to that great job interview and you spill coffee on your nice white shirt. You know, what, what do you do about it? What do you do? Well, you know, you don't stop. You keep going, right? You scramble some eggs for dinner. You stop for gas. You reschedule with your friend. You keep on your jacket to block the stain. You simply adjust and you move forward. This is what we do. God is in charge of the universe. You're not. But that doesn't mean that you're not important, because you are. But it does mean that you play a part in how things work. God gave you resources. He gave you a brain. He gave you a body. He gave you intelligence. He gave you resources over which you are a steward. You are a caretaker. You are a manager of those things. So what do you do when life presents you with disruptions? You keep going. The work is not over. The psalmist, David, wrote these words maybe, 3,500 years ago. Listen to these words. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name in all the earth. You have set your glory in the heavens. Through the praise of children and infants, you have established a stronghold against your enemies, to silence the foe and the avenger. When I consider your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place, what is mankind that you are mindful of them? Human beings that you care for them. You have made them a little lower than the angels and crowned them with glory and honor. You have made them rulers over the works of your hands and put everything under their feet. All flocks and herds and the animals of the wild, the birds in the sky, all that swim in the paths of the seas. O Lord, our Lord, how majestic is your name. Something to think about this morning while you enjoy your coffee.